Hey, what's up guys? This is Mr. Surplus Nut here, bringing a review on my 3 SKSs. The only 3 that have been produced ever. We have 2 Yugos m-59/66. One of them is the lighter color one. The blonde one is the A1, and we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. And the other one here, their third one from the top down, it's a Yugo SKS, also m-59. And these are the 3 different variants that they have, or that they've produced. And I just wanted to make a video to show you guys a little bit the difference on the 3 weapons. They have all been refinished with different colors basically. This one has like an oak. They all been refinished on with Minwax stain. This one I did it with an oak, coated it with polyurethane. This one I did it with a natural wood color, also from Minwax, and topped it also with polyurethane. And this one was done with Sonoma red. When I wanted a little bit more of a reddish tone, I like that color from Minwax. So basically on all of these 3 SKSs, I think I purchased this one for it was like $280 around there. This one I paid a little more for this one. This one is completely for sure unissued. And if you guys check out my other videos, I have videos posted on each one individually where I give more the details on each rifle. So I don't want to go ahead and basically go through the same things. If you want to, check each rifle out, go to my channel, Mr. Surplus Nut. Subscribe to the channel, please, so you can keep on getting notified when I put out this good videos. And you can go to each one individually. I have a video uploaded on each one where I talk individually on how I finished them and all that. So basically what we're gonna talk today on this video is the differences between each one. Okay, again, these are the only 3 Yugos ever produced. Okay, you have the Yugo m-59, which is this one, the m-59/66. This one does have the grenade launcher. Okay, the grenade launcher sight, but it doesn't have the night sights. That is the difference between this one and this one. This is the Yugo m-59/66 A1. And the difference is that I'm going to show you guys now. The difference is that this one does have the night sights, the flip up little night sights on it. That's the only difference basically between your standard m-59/66 A1, between these 2. Now the difference on this one, on the m-59, is that this one does not have a grenade launcher. Obviously doesn't have the grenade launcher sights. And also on the gas tube here, chamber, does not have the cutoff gas, the gas cutoff. On these 2, the Yugos, always that you have the grenade launcher, you're gonna have your cutoff, your gas cutoff to the piston and the mechanism and the bolt. And what happens is when you cut that off, obviously there's no gas pushing back the piston and to move your bolt and all that. So now the rifle's gonna shoot as like a single action, like a bolt action. It's gonna shoot once, and the bolt ain't gonna cycle back and load up another round. These are a little bit more accurate you can say if you were to go get into a little project like I did, like I turned mine. And that's why I choose to do this one, the regular M-59-66 and not the A1, because the A1 has that flip up little sight and also the condition that this one's in. So if you want to turn this one into like a sniper SKS, and please don't leave me a comment saying, well, you know, SKSs are not really meant to be sniper rifle. You can just probably call it like some type of terminology. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to scope it out with a real good scope mount that's not going to shift on you, because you know, you guys know, if you're familiar with SKSs, if you get the receiver cover scope mount, even though if you put a recoil buffer inside the receiver cover, it's usually you're gonna have some. Remember, you have this bolt coming back at a tremendous amount of pressure, slamming into your receiver cover. Even though you have the buffer inside, it is gonna shift a little bit, and it is gonna be a little bit of movement, very very minute, slight, but there will be. Even though you might get it to where you get a good fit on your receiver cover to your receiver. So I decided on this one to go ahead and put a very, I will say, the best mount they have out there right now for any scope if you wanted to put it on SKS, but you do have to tap and drill your receiver. So I kind of like turned this one. I do call it my sniper SKS because basically that's what it looks like, and when you set it on a table and you shoot with it, that's what it makes you feel like. And also it groups very well for a Yugo SKS. I think I get about maybe like three inch groups at 100 yards with this setup. So so basically, yeah, this one is the one that I went ahead and I put some the bipod on it. The Harris 6x9 bipod. Okay, let me just show you guys how it looks. And it's got the Harris bipod. I put a scope on there. The tap and drill type. That's the one there. And again, this one, the difference is like right up here on the front sight, you're not gonna have the little flip up night sight, which is supposed to have like the little white painting there, supposed to be I forgot what they call that thing that glows at night. But I mean, on some of these you're gonna have it, you know, worn out or whatever, because I've tried mine at night and they don't glow at all. So I mean, but that's the difference. This is your regular SKS M-59/66, and then this one is your M-59/66, and this one does have the little flip up sights, like right here. Let me show it to you guys. Right there. I hope you can see that really good. It flips up. It flips up like that and back down. Obviously, you can barely tell the two little white dots that it's supposed to have there. So that will have like your basically your night sights on the back of the back leaf sight, and then up here you're gonna have this little flip up little thing here, and obviously again you're not gonna be able to see that, but it's right here. Okay, you flip it up and down. Right behind the front sight you're gonna have this little flip up night sight, whatever, you know, and that's the difference between your M-59/66A1. Remember, that's the difference. They both have the gas cut off. They both have the grenade launcher. They both shoot the same round. All three of these, you know, like the AK-47 round, the 7.62 by 39. In all of these guys, when I've shot it, it's the same issue as my AK-47 and before I got my AK. Basically, I would say, depending what AK-47 you have, SKSs, they tend to be a little bit more reliable as far as feeding and all that. I mean, remember, all SKSs do have a milled steel receiver. Okay, they're not like stamp, like most of the AK-47s, which they went to that before they will do the milled receivers. But I guess it was more cost effective to go with the stamp metal, and they can produce them a lot faster. It was a lot more economical, and they pretty much work the same way. They're just gonna have rivets and stuff. And on your mill receivers, any AK-47 that it has a mill receiver, you're gonna pay way much more, you know, a lot more money than a regular stamp receiver. But all SKSs, they do have a mill receiver. You know, it's all carved out of one solid piece of steel, and I mean, from what I've heard, for the most cases, they feed a lot better than your cheaper AKs. Let's clarify that. Anyways, I think all these guns were basically designed to shoot the full metal jacket, because I've had issues on feeding the hollow points and the soft points where you know, it won't feed it right. So full metal jacket is the way to go on these Russian guns, or you know, and but that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video for now, and I'll catch you back on the other one.